In this day and age, it has become almost impossible to not get lost in a sea of distractions. We live in a world filled with technology, endless apps that have been created to keep us glued to our phones, and constant noise. Amidst this chaos, it's no wonder that many of us find it tough to focus on what truly matters, unlocking our full potential and living the life we both want and deserve to live. Think about it. We're bombarded with tons of information, social media updates, and never-ending tasks every day. It's like trying to run a race with a backpack full of heavy and tiring rocks. And while we're busy distracting ourselves with stuff that contributes no value to our lives, the opportunities and time that we have to escape the rat race and become free begin to disappear and go away. However, there are 5 things that can help you become the best version of yourself. 5 keys that will take you to the place you have always been supposed to be. They will act like a guardian angel and keep those distractions and issues from the modern world away from you. We all have dreams, big or small, but these dreams can seem impossible to accomplish when we're stuck in the rat race and fall for the distractions that hold us down. The good news is that these chains, these things holding us back, are not unbreakable. By understanding them, we can start unlocking our potential and getting closer to those dreams we've been aiming for all this time. So, get ready to explore the simple but powerful barriers that might stand in your path to greatness. From the fear of making mistakes to sticking to the same old routines, we'll break down these challenges and make sure that they once and for all stop holding you back from the life you deserve. It's time to take a step back from the noise, cut through the distractions, and focus on what truly matters, which is becoming the best version of yourself. Let's dive into the everyday struggles that might keep you from reaching your full potential and discover the keys to breaking free. Get ready to unleash your potential and make your mark on the world. 1. Fear of failure. Being scared to mess up is one of the biggest reasons why the majority of people stay miserable and never reach their full potential. It acts like a dark cloud follows us and is constantly making us think everything we do will go wrong. And it also makes us think that every failure that we go through will follow us forever, when the truth is that nobody will remember nor care about how many times you failed once you've succeeded. There's something that you need to keep in mind, and that's that making mistakes is not the end. It's okay to mess up, because that's how we learn and get better. That's how the world works. Nobody was born with the skills to do something. The problem is when we let this fear stop us from trying new things or going after our dreams. You need to see messing up as a chance to learn and grow, not a big stop sign. If we face this fear, we can change it from something scary to something that helps us become even better and get closer to our goals. So, don't let the fear of making mistakes hold you back. Instead, use it as a tool to become stronger, smarter, and closer to reaching your awesome potential. 2. Comfort zone. The comfort zone is the killer of all dreams. Imagine that you were a person from prehistory who feels safe in their cave, as it helps them stay away from predators, rain, and other threats. The truth is that to survive, you'd still need to get out and go find food and water. The same thing happens in our time. If you don't get out of your comfort zone and fight for your dreams, you'll stay miserable for the rest of your days, knowing that you could have been a successful person if you had decided to go out there and fight for who you want to be. The good news, however, is that stepping out of your comfort zone doesn't mean jumping into a scary jungle where you could end up dying. It's more like taking little steps outside your cozy bubble. Trying something new, even if it's a tiny thing, can open doors to exciting possibilities. Don't let your comfy spot keep you from discovering awesome things about yourself. Take a step beyond what you're used to, and you will find a whole new world waiting for you. 3. Procrastination. You've gone through this before. You tell yourself something similar to, "I'll do it later," but later never really comes. That's what procrastination is, an issue that's directly related to willpower, and that will be crucial for you to overcome. Procrastination works like a loop. It's a voice inside your head that tells you to do something later on, but later on never comes. This is a cycle that keeps going and will never end until you put an end to it. The thing about procrastination, however, is that it's not just about being lazy. Sometimes it happens because a task feels too big or overwhelming for us to take care of at the moment. It's like staring at a mountain and thinking you can't climb it. But guess what? Mountains can be climbed, and big tasks can be broken down into smaller steps. Beating procrastination is like breaking free from a time-wasting trap. It's about taking a small step right now instead of waiting for the perfect moment. If you were to take a car trip to somewhere that's 16 hours away, you wouldn't drive for 16 hours straight, right? You'd stop from time to relax a little and rest from the drive. Apply this to your daily life. Instead of trying to take on huge tasks at once, try to break them into little and much more bearable chores. 4. Negative influences. Ever had someone or something in your life that just brought you down? That's what we call negative influences. Things that are in your life for no good, bring you down, and act as an obstacle on your way to success. Negative influences can come from all sorts of places. Maybe it's someone who is always critiquing you, or maybe it's a social media feed that makes you feel bad about yourself. The thing is that these influences can make you lose confidence and feel mentally weaker, which will never be good for you. There's something, however, you must keep in mind. You don't have to let negativity hold you back from reaching your goals. Just like choosing what clothes to wear or what food to eat, you can choose what influences affect you. One of the most important things in life is the people you're surrounded by, as you will copy things from those closest to you. Now, when it comes to social media or other sources of negativity, remember that you can control what you consume. If you don't like a specific type of content, you can block it. You have the free will to do so. Don't let these influences have a negative impact on you. Instead, find things that make you feel better and that encourage you to be the best version of yourself. 5. Perfectionism. Perfectionism is like trying to find a living dinosaur. You will waste your time looking for something that's not possible in the first place. The same thing happens with the idea that everything has to be perfect without a single mistake. But here's the thing. Perfectionism can be a real issue on your journey to reaching your potential. When you're a perfectionist, you set impossibly high standards for yourself. You're constantly aiming for perfection, which can leave you feeling stressed, anxious, and never satisfied. It's like running on a hamster wheel. You're always moving, but you won't get anywhere. But here's the truth. Perfection is an illusion. It's not real. Nobody, not even superheroes or unicorns, can achieve perfection. And guess what? That's okay, because making mistakes is something natural, and that helps each one of us learn and become better. Instead of chasing after perfection, focus on progress and being better than yesterday. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small, and learn from your mistakes. Remember, it's better to do something now and fail in the process than to never begin and stay in the same place forever. Let go of the idea of perfection and focus on your journey. You'll find that when you're not affected by the pressure to be perfect, you're free to explore new possibilities and get to places you never thought possible. These are the 5 things that are holding you back from living the life that you deserve, reaching your dreams, and getting where you always dreamed of being. It doesn't matter what your goals are. Whether you want to be a successful entrepreneur, a boxing world champion, a politician, or even an astronaut, that's completely pointless. Everything is on you now. You have the power to get to work and to defeat these odds. However, you also have the chance to just not let them destroy your life. Now ask yourself, which option are you going to choose?